not consistent in your day trading, you need the IOTS protocol, okay? If you are not consistent in your trade setups, you need the IOTS protocol. If you're not exactly sure when to go long or when to go short, you need the IOTS protocol. I'm JD Hyter, Technical Analysis Strategist. I teach struggling traders how to improve their performance through better chart reading. If you want to trade futures on NinjaTrader, I have a free guide just came out called NinjaTrader Setup. It has my C3 Grab 2 ATM settings inside. It's going to also help you get all those indicators, all that junk, all that clutter off your price chart so you can trade from a clean price chart. All right, so just scan this QR code or comment below setup and I'm gonna send you the guide. So listen, what is the IOTS protocol? In a nutshell, I took the data from the volume profile tool that comes right out of Chicago, that it is real live data. I combined it with price action to create the IOTS protocol. So those who are in my community, those who have the system, we know when to go long, when to go short, and exactly what setups we are going to look for. So let's take a look at how the IOTS protocol could have helped you be a better trader today. Let's check it out. So the call of the day, guys, right here. This call went out, by the way, at 5:29 a.m. this morning to the community and the Discord. I have a community, okay? Here's the community. And I have a Discord that comes when you join the community. I have a lot of little confusion about that. And I post in both of them. So some people like to get, you know, that Discord, you get that hit right away to let you know, okay, here's the call for the day. Some people like the community, you get an email and a Discord. So you're gonna get both, you know, when you're in there, but some people check the emails. Some people get the Discord. So I'm just trying to get the information to everybody. And so you can look at it bigger here inside the community. So in the community, the call went out. I said, hey, the bias is neutral right now, but it could change now because we were at my key entry point low right when the call came out. And this is the power of the IOTS protocol. So what did I say? I gave the key entry point high, key entry point low, actual numbers, okay? Actual, we're trading the ES, okay? These are actual ES futures price numbers where we expect a reaction in the marketplace, okay? These are our key entry points. We want to enter when prices make it to these levels and we had these levels set way ahead of time. That's very powerful stuff. So I wrote, we are in another big range, but we are at the KP low right now. If this level holds, that would be a long up. That would be I said a long up. That would be a long ways up. If we break out, wait for the pullback before you enter. Here's the clean chart. Here's me showing that we're touching. It's dropping at 527. That's it. That's the call. Now, just based on this information, just based on getting a market forecast ahead of time, and also understanding the IOTS protocol, let's look how one could have taken advantage of today's market movements. All right, here we are. All right, so when that message came out, I was saying we were at KP. Let me see, let me pull that up again. I said we were at the low, I know that. Let me see how the picture looked. Well, it's the first touch. So it was back here. It was back here. Yep, we were there. And I was saying, hey, if this level holds, right? In the message, I said, hey, if this level holds, which is our KEP, let me make that another color. Like, hey, if this level holds, which is our KEP low, which is right around, 67.75, we go back to the top, that's a great run. And it went back up to 68.15. Where's my calculator? So 675 plus 68.15. Oops, wait a minute, 68.15. That's a 40 pointer. Somebody good at math was like, he's taking all day with that. That's 40. All right, sorry. 40 points, y'all. Hey, that's 40 points. Come on, people. And you would have known to look to go long right here, because you would have said, all right, try here, try here, try here. Maybe it's going. And then when you seen this big boy right here, you got to know to go long. I'm almost certain I took this trade in here. Let me see. I did. And I got cheated, man, because I got in. I was trying to drop my, excuse me. I was trying to drop my order right here. It was steady clicking, not letting me in. I tried to get in this trade 3 times. I would have been out of this trade so quick. Now, either way, I wouldn't have made any more because it came back. But that still just irked me today, because what if it had just took off? I would have been hot. Anyway, this was a great area to enter because, again, you know, we knew that this was a level where we could bounce. We didn't get the breakout setup. The breakout pullback setup did not come. So you should go long right here. And, you know, if you do, hey, that's a 40 pointer, okay? So let's take that off real quick. Now, as far as setups, I went on what I saw as and I was all messed up. I had it on a 1 minute chart. On a 1 minute chart, I'll be honest, this thing made a perfect wifey trade right off the bottom of this key entry point. I thought I was taking a wifey off of the key entry point low, and then when I went to the 1,000 tick chart, it was way stemmy. So I actually was glad I was on the 1 minute, because it looked awesome. It was a perfect wifey on the 1 minute today. And so I would have won. Either way, I would have won. So, but then it runs up. That's 40 pointer, right? Comes up, and then we're in the middle. Hey, listen, tell y'all right now, when you're in the middle, because we consider this a range. Those of us who trade the IOTS protocol, okay. So when we're in a range rules apply. What that means is we're only going to trade from the extremes. This is, if you are a beginner trader, listen. Say this one, bookmark this one, do what you need to do. This is good stuff here. Only trade from the extremes, the key entry point low or the key entry point high. The power of the IOTS protocol is that we're using all the tools available in the marketplace to create an awesome system. And most people just don't understand about the power of the volume profile tool. And I've just taken it and combined it with price action and the rule of 2 and the market cycle and the 21 EMA, and it all comes together into like this just beautiful piece of just, we thank you, okay? IOTS protocol. It all comes together for this IOTS protocol that's just a game changer, okay? So when you know way ahead of time that I'm gonna look for a trade or a reaction, actually, I'm gonna look for a range fade up here, because it's either gonna be a range fade or a breakout pullback, all right? I said it in the intro. When you understand the IOTS protocol, you know exactly even what trade is coming. So when I get to the extremes, it's only 2 trades I'm looking for. I'm only looking for a breakout pullback or range fade. It's awesome. So let's keep going. Bam, look, so look, we come down, we bouncing, but we still ain't breaking, coming back, and then we come back up too high, then we come back out. Now, I'll tell you what, there's some wins here, Joe, believe it or not. Believe it or not, this don't look like much, but because this market is so volatile, I'm just gonna tell y'all, when we broke back in, you could have really took this. Let me mark up some trades. You could have took this wifey right here. Green, red, green, we back above the 21 MA. You got another leg. You're expecting another leg up because the market moves in 2s. So you would be expecting another leg to make it right about here. Didn't quite get there, but let me show you something though. That distance though that it did go, if you enter right here, when that candle closed, that's 79. This thing went up to 84. 5 points, man. That's good in futures. Okay, so let's get that off. Then you get this move. So that's 2 legs up. So then you probably gonna get 2 legs down, which you do. And you also looking at this situation here. Because here go a leg. So this is just a trend down, trend break. So retesting new low. You actually would have expected it to come way down here. So definitely when you get this, excuse me. Let me say, when you get this, here's a high. Here's a lower high. When you get that pattern right there, that setup, and then you get the signal candle, bam, right there, breaking through the key entry point. Oh my goodness. And you thinking a leg. You see this leg over here? You expecting like, all right, we're gonna get another leg like this. This is leg 1. This could possibly be leg 2. And if it is, that would be what a win, right? So when you understand the market moves in twos, you just look to trade the second leg. And again, if you are a beginner, this is some, hey, subscribe right now. And I don't say that a lot. Subscribe right now. All right, so let me see. Take that off. But then you don't get it, right? You right back above it, you right back inside. It broke back in again. Now here's a trick for you. When you get 2 attempts like this and it can't make it, when anytime the market tries to do something twice and fails, it's probably gonna go the other way hard because it moves in twos, and it tried twice to go lower right here. Couldn't do it. Once we get this low, push up, higher low, oh, look at this rejection, nice little signal candle, you go right there. Bang. That one there is, that might be the one of the day. That's trade of the day right there. Let's see what that go for. Say you get in, oh, I said get in right here. You get in right here at 76. It's gonna come back and get you right here. It don't look as good. I mean, realistically, it's gonna knock you out right here if you trade like we do. You're probably not gonna catch the whole thing. But even if you just catch this, you got in at 76, you get knocked out right here. 85, let's just call it 86. Another 20-point price action, IOTS protocol, off my key entry point trade. Here's what you need to understand when you understand these levels here that we trade from with this IOTS protocol. Man, we're looking for 10 points, 20 points, 10, 20, 30 points. 10, 20, 30 points. Is 10, 20, 30 points from these areas on the price chart. Okay, so then it actually finally happens, y'all. It actually finally happens. Let me show it to you because people don't see this often. Take this off now. It finally happens. We do get the breakout. Here's leg one. It was a breakout. It was a leg breakout. It's hard to see. That's leg one. That's leg two. Now, remember I said the market moves in twos. Remember I said there's a market cycle. Let's go, man. It's a lot of I did a lot of teaching this week. Let's drop it. Trend down, trend break, retest the new low. You see it? Trend down, trend break, retest the new low. The market moves in twos. This would be leg one. This would be leg two. In this case, that's leg one. That's leg two. The market moves in twos. Let me clear that out, show you to it again. Trend down, trend break, retest the new low. Now watch me draw it. It's right here. Trend down, trend break, retest the new low. Okay. Let me show it to you another way. I want you to see it. People don't believe it. It happens. I see it every day. Check this out. This is a channel. Bam. That's your channel down. This is the break of your channel. Right here. This whole area is the break of your channel. We also will call that the center of the pattern because the market moves in twos. Then after that, the market attempted to make another channel down. It just was not as steep as the first channel, but the pattern is still there all the same. Trend down, trend break, retest the new low. The market moves in twos. All right, let's see. And after that, we just kind of chopped around. So let's see what happens though if you get, did we get a setup? We did. Let me back up. I'm gonna end with this last setup since this was the breakout. How would you trade this? The IoT protocol way, all right? What we teach is to wait. You get the breakout and you wait for it to come back and test your breakout area. So with that being the case, the breakout happens here, for real, for real. This is your breakout. So when this is happening, don't jump in short. You're gonna lose every time. We do not go early, okay? You have to wait for the breakout to happen. You have to make sure it's a real breakout, not a fake out. Don't go early, don't jump the gun. Wait for it to happen, right? So you wait for the breakout. Don't go short when you're this far away from the key entry level, the breakout level, and the 21 EMA. There's tons of signs there to say don't go short right now, if you know the IOTS protocol. So then you wait for it to pull back and test the area it just broke out from, and it does it right here. Now not to toot my own horn, but I'm just saying, notice how it pulls back even in twos, because the market moves in twos. You can't see it? I'll draw for you. Leg one, leg two. The market moves in twos. Let me draw it for you. Trend up, trend break, retest to new high. Trend up, trend break, retest to new high. The market moves in twos. I'm trying to tell y'all. Bookmark this one, y'all. So even in the reversal, look for a move of two. And then that's how you know it's over. And then you expect to drop. So then what do we get? High, push down, come back, lower high. Can you give me a signal candle? Yes, we can. Can you give me a signal candle? Yes, we can. This was some great trading today. Bam, look at that signal candle off of the key entry point level. Are you kidding me? Make me spin around Ortiz. Hey, check it out, man. As I say that, hey, JoJo said I need to come with some more home teams, all right? So we gonna run with some more Detroit fits, but we Ortiz today, JoJo. But check it out, JoJo. We will come with some more Detroit fits, but when you see a key entry point like this, off of the key entry point with a beautiful signal candle, say what up, though. You got to say what up, though. So listen, JoJo, I got you. So check it out. Man, you take this drop right here. You take this drop right here. Where we at? You get the drop at 72. Let's just say you get knocked out right here. 62. Nice 10-point move because you understand and you have at your disposal the IOTS protocol. All right. So, hey, listen, if you need a little help on your journey, again, if you want to trade NinjaTrader from a clean price chart, if you need an ATM strategy so you can get in and out of the market very quickly, very accurately, download my free guide, NinjaTrader Setup. Just scan this QR code or comment setup. I'll get that right over to you. So until next time, which is going to be tomorrow to finish off the week, I hope you guys are having an awesome, great trading week. We're going to come back and do it again. All right, till next time. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye.